Yo, I'm audible. So, should I start? Okay.
Now it's
Yeah,
time.
fine.
Now it's time for the first technical session. The expert from C-DAC Pune, Atharva Nagarikar. On Atharva Nagarikar is an electronic and telecommunication graduate from Rashtrant Tugdoji Maharaja Nagpur University, Nagpur, having earned his B degree in 2019. His professional journey began with an internship at ISRO, where he developed into the realm of artificial intelligence and deep learning. Presently, he holds the position of senior engineer at the Center for Development of Computing C-DAC, Pune, India. Within the HPC Technologies Department, in this role as a senior engineer, Atharva actively contribute to application development research in deep learning, machine learning, and data science domains. His contribution includes the publication of 3 research papers in estimate international scope index journals. Thank you.
વિવેક અહીં થોડું ઉભો રહે ને બેસી
Yeah,
ના જા
fine.
વિવેક અહીંયા રહેશે કેમ કે આ આપણો પોર્શન જ આવશે અહીંયા રહેશે ને જો આને છે ને ઉપરનો ભાગ ન આવે ને એ રીતે કર આ ઉપરનું જવા જોઈએ એટલે આને બંને નીચે રાખે નીચે આમ જ રહે
And
પણ જો લહરી જાય
I'm
છે
audible also.
એટલે આમ થોડું દબાવી રાખશે લહરી જાય ધીમે ધીમે તો એક વાત છોડો અને ઉપર મૂકી દો થોડું હા તેમ
Okay. So, good afternoon all. I think my demonstration has already been given. So, I would like to give some brief. I hope it is. Okay, so sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, so I will start it again. I hope you already got my demo. So I'd like information regarding C-DAC in introduction to AI. So C-DAC comes under the ministry where we also call it MIT. It's a central government autonomous organization. So it works under multiple domain like e-commerce, HPC, AI, and multiple public sector domains. Mine is like I work under HPC, which is also named as a high performance computing. Here we develop the supercomputers and the solution for the respectful, and it helps scientists and researchers to do some research and develop to work on some complex problems like DNA testing and many other domain comes under it. We also provide AI solutions to the researchers so that they can develop a model or they can develop some AI application for public or also for the organization. So this is a small demo of C-DAC. Let you know about what is AI, then how it helps us to solve a complex problem, how we are actually surrounded by many AI applications. Then we'll deep dive into some data, or we can say some knowledge about the AI. I will not go into deep problem of it. It will be discussed tomorrow. I will give you some small hint or a limelight of AI. After that, I will let you know how AI can improvise the educational domain. So here is the first question comes under our mind is what is AI? So this field was officially born and christening at a workshop organized by John Hardy in 1956 in one of the conference. So it was the first time when the name artificial intelligence comes under the picture. Then AI systems learn from the data. They analyze a large amount of information to recognize pattern, understand relationships, and make some prediction. The more they have, the better they can perform. So AI is a technology that allows machine to perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. It's like teaching a computer to think and make some prediction. So what does AI work is that it takes lot of data from the consumer, or we can say a customer, and based on that it can do some magic thing. Like for example, if we want to buy some house, and if we have a data or related data about that particular site, so based on the previous data, it can help us to predict the house price, and we can make a software out of it so that if someone wants to sell or buy a house in future at a particular site, we can make it. So AI what does, it actually analyze the pattern, or we can say recognize the pattern from a given data and try to understand the relation between the input data and the output and make the prediction. So it's a small hint how does the AI work. Then AI is great at solving complex problem. For example, it can play chess, recognize faces, photos, recommend movies, and based on difference, we can do multiple tasks based on AI. So I also let you know what are the applications which are actually we can make with the help of AI, or which are actually there into the market. So initially we will first start with the everyday applications of AI. As we know, there are multiple applications which we are not aware of that, and we are actually using those AI applications. That is first and which is virtual assistants, or we can say that Google research. Google search. How we actually ask a question to Google and it will find us the answer. So based on that, the AI it internally works with the AI, or we can say a neural network. So if we search something and if we type, for example, tell me about Google, and if we at the end it will give you the another word based on that. For example, if you write tell me about Google, and you just click a space bar, it will give you a word like in detail or in brief. So this is nothing but artificial intelligence. It tries to predict the probability of the next word. So first is the virtual assistant. Second is the recommended system. I hope you all are aware of the e-commerce sites like Flipkart, Amazon. If you go to any site and if you try to get some info about any product, you will come to know that whenever you visit any Google site, the same pop-up will be there on the bottom of any screen. So what is that? It's nothing but AI that it utilizes your information and tell you that this product has some that this kind of discount you can actually buy. So it is nothing but the recommendation systems. Third is the social media algorithm. We all are aware of the fact of Instagram and Facebook. Then there are many. I hope you are aware of the Facebook Reels or Instagram Reels. If you try to see the reels of the same pattern, you come to know that the similar kind of reels will be pop up in every after reel. So this is nothing but a social media algorithm. Then smartphones and photography. We know that the AI is there in our smartphone. Do some cleansing out of your place, or we can say Siri or Alexa. It's nothing but a language translation model where it converts our language into some mathematical vectors and it understands what we actually want to say to the particular system. So these are all the AI application or everyday AI applications surrounded by us. Then I will tell you about what is AI, what are their subsets, and how they are subdivided. And this is a small, we can say, a deep dive into AI. So we can say a superset, we can say a AI. Under it, there is one subset is called a machine learning. Third subset is a deep learning, and last, which goes through each and every part of this Venn diagram, is a data science. So data science comes under each and every part of this subset, like artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. So I will give you some hint of what are these subdomains and how does it actually work. So as I stated earlier, artificial intelligence is a wide range branch of supercomputer concerned with building smart machine capable of performing tasks that typically require human intelligence. Second is a machine learning. It's a study of a computer algorithm that improve automatically through the experience. So, in layman term, what I this example that I stated you earlier regarding the selling of the house. So, if we try to give more data regarding that particular site or model, or we can say AI algorithm will be so much perfect that it will try to give us the required output based on the data that it has been provided. Third is a deep learning. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning where artificial neural network algorithm inspired by a human brain learn from the large amount of data. So it is a mimic of a human brain where each and every information and it is interconnected with each and every neuron, which is also called as a deep neural network. There are multiple applications of these subdomains. I will let you know in the few further slides. So last domain is data science. It's an interdisciplinary field that uses scientific method, processes, algorithm, and system to extract knowledge, insight from many structural and unstructured data. So the example that I stated earlier about the pop-up or a recommendation system, it actually helps the AI algorithm to get the data from each for each and every consumer and let them recommend a system or we can say any solution based on the data that they have been searched. So we can see that we are actually equipped or we are surrounded by this technology and it helps to make the human life more easy. Then these are some typical applications or we can say major applications in AI. So first is the security surveillance application. So, the security surveillance is nothing but we are know that in this era of tech and this development, we are surrounded by multiple threats. So how AI can actually help us to get read out of this debt is that we can use this technology for our development, and we also can help it also can help us to protect from this kind of action. So first is the video analytics. So the AI can analyze video feed from the surveillance camera to detect and alert security personnel about unusual activities or potential threats. So we can do it with the help of AI. Second is the face recognition system. AI powered facial recognition system help in identifying individuals for access control or alerting the security in public space. So we also know that there is a live example of this kind of system. If you travel by a airport, there is one system called as BGR. So in the security there, you can see that it tries to actually recognize your face with the document that you have been submitted. Or we also have that layman term which is called as KYC. It's done based on that one. It actually captures the vector or the eye of your face, stored it into some database, and whenever you try to get some security updates, it will sync that array with the facial data of your live feed. So it's work like that. Second is a language translation. So AI facility real-time language translation is an application like Google Translate, Alexa breaking down language barriers and enabling communication across diverse linguistic background. So I think you are all are aware about the app called Google Translate. It really helps people to communicate without having any language barrier. So if you are from Maharashtra and you travel to Telangana or south side and you are not aware of the language, it actually helps us to reduce the gap between a person. For example, if you try to translate "Hi, how are you" or "Aap kaise ho" from English or Hindi to Telangana, it actually tries to translate that language and help a person to reduce the gap and to get to know more about another person or to about the city. So these are the techniques which are available in the AI field. Also, there is one technique which is also called as optical character recognition. It actually real time it changes any language word. For example, hi to hello, or we can say आप कैसे हो in a real time way. For example, if you open a Google camera and try to use that OCR application on the real time basis, it will actually translate that word to your native figure. Then AI can also help for the fraud detection in banking. So AI algorithm analyze transaction pattern to identify unusual activities, helping banks and financial institutes to detect and prevent fraud transactions. So if you see there are multiple news about the fraud transaction or a call from a random person which is asking for money. So AI is helping banks to analyze such including activity and can help them to just reduce the risk of fraud detection. So many banks are using this AI application for this purposes. Then a smart home devices. So there are multiple solutions available into the market where you can actually install these smart applications and can get can you can just stay away from this drawback. Uh, as you can see, there are many applications into the surveillance system for detecting a car plate number or detecting the faces. So we can use this AI technique to keep ourselves safe from these kind of activities. So if you are traveling to any kind of native places and you are not at home, this AI system can actually provide you a real-time surveillance. You can watch any feed for any part of your house from the remote place. So these kind of systems are available for in there. So AI powered devices like thermostats, lighting system, and security cameras to learn user preference, adapt to setting for energy efficiency, comfort, and security. AI also provide chatbots for the consumer. As you can see, if you visit any site on the internet, there is one small box at the bottom where which is called a site-specific chatbot, where you can chat with the chatbot to get the respective information for the particular site, and this help any consumer to get the information regarding the site or a particular thing that you want to. AI is also helping robot industry for getting more advanced with the by reducing the more manpower. So autonomous robot and navigation path planning. AI algorithm enables robot to navigate and plan optimal path in dynamic and changing environment. Obstacle avoiding AI can help robot detect and avoid obstacle in real time, ensuring safe and efficient movement. So there are many warehouses. If you are heard about this great giant named as Amazon or Flipkart, their warehouses is equipped with this AI technology, where robots are actually doing the shifting part from one place to another without any human intervention. So this kind of tech is also can also be used for the warehousing thing or for any kind of robotics. The main, this is one of the major application of AI, that is face recognition system. As I stated earlier, each face has an AI application make a array or 128 D array of any face, and it tries to mimic that face array into the database. So whenever any person or any authorized person comes in front of the camera, it will actually tries to sync that 120-degree array with the personal face, and it will provide the information or like that person is authorized or not. So you can see this application on your mobile also, where locking and unlocking system based on this facial recognition. So the last part is how AI can be used in the educational domain. How we can use AI for improving the teaching and the students' ability into the education domain. So first is the personalized learning. AI algorithm analyze individual student performance, learning styles, and preference to the tailored education content, and providing a personalized learning path and adaptive resources. So AI can provide personalized learning to a student. So if a student is not able to understand any kind of concept, AI can actually help them to understand that concept and can grasp more about that particular concept. So AI can be a personalized tutor. Then intelligent tutoring system, which is first an AI-powered tutoring system offered real-time feedback and assistance to a student, helping them grasp concept at their own pace and addressing specific areas of difficulty. Yeah, as I stated earlier, if a student is stuck at some kind of concept, or he or she is trying to solve any kind of mathematical expression, the AI can actually help them to minimize the gap between the grasping of that particular concept. For example, if you try to solve the equation like x plus 2 equal to 4, so what is the value of x? If a student is not able to find the optimal solution for that, the AI can help the student to in order in such a way that you have to manage LHS and the RHS so as to get the value of x. So in this way, the AI can actually help a student to find a solution for a particular problem. Then automatic grading and assessment. AI can automate the grading process for assignments and exam, educators' time and providing quicker feedback to the student. So AI actually used for the grading system in such a way that the AI can keep a task or such a, or we can say provide a particular grading system for each and every student, so that it can watch a student how he or she is growing in their education domain and how they are actually performing in their exams, and keep a track of it, and it can help the student to gain more knowledge and to get to the concept and to get their agendas. Then adaptive learning platforms. The AI-driven platform adjusts the difficulty and pace of learning material based on student progress, ensuring that each student receives a customized and optimal learning experience. So this is one of the another example of AI which can help student to get more knowledge about a particular task. For example, if a student want to learn, we can say biology and computer science at the same time, so that they can use this application to develop some kind of minimal project. So these are the adaptive learning platforms are also there in the market, which can help student to do this. So there is another example is that language processing tool. So AI application for natural language processing assist in language learning, provide feedback on pronunciation, grammar, and vocabulary usage. I hope you know about the tool called Grammarly. It actually helps student to write a essay, and it actually finds any kind of grammatical mistake within that essay. So it helps us to write a essay in a particular format without any mistake. So this is one of the AI tools that is available in the market. Then the educational games and simulation. AI enhance interactive education game and simulation, creating an engaging, impressive learning experience that promote critical thinking and problem solving skill. So there are multiple games available in the web on the internet which can help them to increase their analytical power so that they can solve any real kind of problem with the help of it. Then a virtual classroom. AI facilitates the virtual classrooms with the features like automatic attendance tracking, intelligent content sharing, personalized virtual teaching assistants, and all. So AI can help. There are recently development in the technology that is deep face or Microsoft and OpenAI also developed many algorithm. So in such a way that if you provide any textual data to that application, it can create an image out of it. So if you write an astronaut in the ocean, it actually tries to imagine that part and give you one image. So these AI can also be used in virtual classroom, which can help student to analyze, or you can say to go at that particular site and learn from it. In this example, you can see that once the student wear those virtual reality glasses, they enter into the another environment so that they can learn from this kind of stuff. So here AI is also helping them to create this kind of environment, and based on that they can learn from it. So predictive analytics for student success. So AI is also identifying the historical data to identify pattern related to student information and behavior, helping educator predict and address potential changes or dropout risk. So as I stated earlier, AI can track a student performance so that they can just do well in their career. So AI is one of the tool which can be used for that purposes also. Then there are smart content recommendation algorithms also there, which actually helps So we can use AI can streamline administrative tasks such as scheduling, enrollment, and resource allocation, allowing allowing educational institute to operate more efficiently. So if you feed data to any kind of AI model, it can actually help to automate that process so that and how can we use AI develop one AI algorithm where you just have to feed
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
So my question to you is what?
One you mentioned in your presentation, like suppose a student is having a problem in particular topic and I want to give him assistance. So for that purpose, if I want to make a chatbot, like for general questions, like suppose we have a fee payment system in our KVS and I want to prepare a that he or me.
For example, if you have a question answer kind of data, which will create the array of your data or a question. So if a student try to ask a question related to that array or the question which is already feed to the chatbot around a week or two to make that context specific chatbot.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Hello, am I audible?
हाँ. Yes.
Okay.
सर आपने जो वो
कोई नहीं आचार सर ने पूछो
Good afternoon, sir.
Is there any kind of
On what, sir?
AI cons of AI on human mind?
Institute only. So if you try to search your institute onto the Google search, so Google neural nets. So it's an example कि जो हम बात कर रहे हैं, जो consciousness जो हम सोच रहे हैं या जो भी हम imagine कर रहे हैं, अभी तक फिलहाल AI के पास नहीं है. Yes, sir, you are.
Air Force, Navy or military?
Sir, थोड़ा आवाज आ रहा है. Can you please sound loud so that I can hear you?
Hello. Military.
Can you see?
और मिलिट्री उसमें AI का कैसे उपयोग होता है?
सिंपल एग्जांपल मैं अगर आपको देना चाहूँ तो मिसाइल्स और ट्रैकिंग मिसाइल्स यू कैन से.
नमस्कार. Yeah. जी.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Hello.
I was saying, can AI attack on us like shown in many movies, such as yes, right. जो workers है, disadvantage.
Sir, I have more jobs into future. It will actually they can go.
Some of my will be the confidentiality of something that I put
You just have to say ask it to reframe or to rewrite.
talk and we look for.
Yeah.
So this was, vibrant and a lot of booking unavailabilities.